Anthony Bourdain. I write, I travel, I eat, and I'm hungry for more.
This week on Anthony Bourdain, I will be visiting the lovely town of Exeter, New Hampshire. And my tourist this week is a lovely resident named Mara Beggin. So let's get started. Now these yellow buildings may be hideous, but they actually are the old mills here in Exeter that were around for a long time. Yeah, Moira was telling me that they were even around during the Revolutionary War, which shows that they were around even the 1700s. That Exeter was such a lively town even way back then, so now we're going to see some more history in Exeter. As Moira was telling me, this is what's the domain of the Swampscott Indians, the subtribe of the Pentecost Indians, the sub-nation. Pentecost Nation! Oh, sorry. They all fished here, and this is where basically the town of Exeter was built around, the foundation of the Exeter Society. In 1640, Thomas Wilson established the first grease mills here in Exeter on the eastern side of the island on the Southern Falls. Really? So is that like the old mill buildings that we saw earlier? Yeah, those are the ugly yellow buildings we saw. So that's interesting. Let's go see some more. Yeah! Woo! I'm feeling so accustomed to the old town of Exeter that I decided to buy myself a sweatshirt. Wow, the Oddfellows Hall? I heard that you told me that was first organized at Hampton Falls in 1848, right? Yeah, it was. It became inactive a few years later and remained so until 1878. Those instituting the society's beginning were John F. Jones, Edward D. Pike, Charles D. Gove, Elijah Valentine, John W. Dodge, and Woodbury Masters. It's also right next to Whirligig. This is the Gilman Garrison House, a National Historic Landmark, and the American Independence Museum were both former homes of the Gilman family. The Gilman family also donated the land where the private school Phillips Exeter Academy now stands. We should go check a look at that. So Maura was telling me that Exeter is the hometown of Phillips Exeter Academy, a private university preparatory school, as you can see. And she also told me that Exeter has a long tradition of good education, private and public. So, because PEA is one of the top schools in the nation, so that really shows that. PEA was actually founded in 1781 by Dr. John Phillips, a graduate of Harvard and a resident of Exeter. Right now we're sitting on the steps of the PEA Academy building. It's also a very important historic landmark in PEA history, and across from us is the PEA Library. Abraham Lincoln, the first Republican president of the United States, actually visited Exeter in the 1860 and PEA because his brother, Robert Todd Lincoln, was a current student at PEA in 1860. Abraham Lincoln also said a very important speech in Exeter Town Hall a few months before his nomination of being President of the United States. That's pretty cool, right? That's awesome. In October 2004, the Folsom Tavern was moved to its current location in Water Street, Exeter. Restoration. The Folsom Tavern was built in 1775 by Colonel Samuel Folsom, brother of the General Nathaniel Folsom. Revolutionary officers met at the Folsom Tavern on Tuesday, November 18, 1783, and formed the Society of the Cincinnati in the state of New Hampshire. President George Washington stopped by the tavern on the morning of November 7th, 4th, 1789, to partake of a coalition during his tour of New England.
No, that was so exciting. Let's go that was a lot of history. So let's go to some cool places where cool kids hang out. To end our...
I asked Laura to bring me to a fun place in Exeter, and this is where she brought me, the Exeter Bandstand!
Now, the Exeter Bandstand is wicked cool because there is an unlimited amount of things that you can do with it. Now, let's go further. Well, let's go take a look.
Yeah, that looks like a lion.
Okay, during Christmas time, the bandstand is especially special because that's where the host of the tree light, where we host the tree light, which is a very special and magical event during the Christmas holidays. There's also often bands playing here, which is why you call it the bandstand, and it's just a wonderful place to hang out. Also, it's amazing the architecture of this place.
Look at all these designs.
The designs is a mosaic, beautifully crafted, and there's a wonderful view. You see the entire view of downtown Exeter here.
And you can see over there that there's the Oddfellows Hall again. Wait, oh look, the Ioka! So Laura was just telling me that the Exeter Theater Company was incorporated early in 2009 as a non-profit organization.
Ioka got its curious name during a contest where an enthusiastic woman put the word Ioka in, and she won. Ioka actually is an Indian Native American word for playground.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Ioka is no longer a movie theater, but a cool hangout for teens everywhere. How you guys liking the Ioka today?
Delicious. The Ioka. Here we are at Swayze Parkway, which is that area right here, and right next to the Squamscott River. Now, Swayze Parkway is a beautiful place to go and have a stroll with your friends and hang out because it's so beautiful with scenery. There's also, you can always ride your bikes, skateboard, have all this fun.
As Laura was telling me, there's also like kayak races and boat races that go down this river. Because the Squamscott goes into the Great Bay. So, yeah,
that's really cool. And also, there are tons of fairs and festivals here that if you come, sadly there isn't one going on right now, but they're really fun to go to, like an alien festival.
This is usually the main center for all the festivals in the town of Exeter.
And also it's really cool because there's always a farmer's market here because Exeter always has the best organic food. Wonderful hangout spot for teenagers and also has delicious food. Right, Anthony? Ask each other what you're eating. So, what are you eating?
Super fish salad. Pretzels. Very original.
What are you drinking?
Raspberry lemonade also.
Me and all this is wicked cool because you can have Squamscott soda.
It's spiked, by the way.
And me and Ollie's was voted the best inexpensive meal on the seacoast, which is very cool.
Yes, we did spend $30.
And it was both is very well known for its delicious bread.
It's delicious. I don't like the tomatoes, but I love this.